Yo, from this day forward, I got a public service announcement. Anybody that fuck with motherfuckers with paperwork, with rape, child sex charges, you feel me? I find out y'all cool with that, y'all bump that shit, y'all fuck with that shit, pass that shit, let that shit slide around me, we're gonna have problems. Best believe we're gonna have problems. And you know when I say that shit's for real. That shit gets no pass around me. Motherfuckers say they does it for the kids and this and that. Well, we'll see who does it for the kids, my boy. You don't get no pass out here. Know that.
Check it out now. All right, man. All right. Okay, listen. There's a guy on Instagram, and by the way, I don't know too much about him, so I do not want to disrespect him because he seemed very serious. Okay, his name is OG, and anybody with the name OG or the words or the letters OG in their name sound pretty serious. Okay, and by the way, I think he's Mexican, and by the way, the Mexicans do get down on the so I'm gonna take him very serious. His name is OG Spanky Loco. And he basically saying, man, 6ix9ine ain't welcomed up in the goddamn West. Okay, he ain't welcome in L.A. He ain't welcomed with all that gang shit because, number one, they're saying he got paperwork of him doing things with minors, and they're saying they're not with that fake fraudery shit, okay? Now, listen, number one, I do believe that 6ix9ine needs to stay away from going at, and by the way, there's been a couple of people on the West Coast that went at him. He needs to stay away from going at them, okay? However, here's the thing. And we've seen this time and time again. Listen, this guy's word probably does hold weight, and if it doesn't, you guys can let me know. I don't know, or I'm not too familiar with him. However, what we've seen is that a lot of times grease in the right palms make shit work. Okay? Do I think that Tekashi 6ix9ine could go to LA, be safe, and come back? Yeah, if he pays the right people, okay? Listen, let's be clear about this, and I'm not talking about OG Spanky Loco or anyone else. I'm just being clear in terms of anybody who claims they're a gangster rapper about that life or with a gang, okay? Extortion runs all this shit, okay? Basically, man, a lot of these guys who rap, they've never really, been in the streets, you know what I mean? A lot of them, they're just the rapper, and sometimes they have the street niggas around them, okay? Some of these guys, they haven't really lived that life that they're rapping about. However, how do they survive? When they go from city to city, they gotta fuck with the locals. They gotta fuck with the people who run that fucking location that they at. They gotta check in with people. They gotta put people to open up for them. They gotta pay people off. They gotta pay a couple homies to roll with them. They gotta buy this, buy that. It runs on extortion, okay? We remember infamously when, Rick Ross was kind of getting checked in Detroit, and they said, yo, you gotta check in or it's a no-fly zone, okay? And basically he said he wasn't about it, and we didn't see him go to Detroit for some while. Okay, again, it's the whole extortion check-in game, whatever. One thing I will say, because it looks like there is a code around it, I really don't get into all that dumb shit. I do think that's kind of very detrimental to the progress of our own people. If you're taxing your own people to come to town to perform, while you won't tax Trump to come there and give a speech, or you won't tax whoever else to open up a business in your neighborhood, which they're probably gentrifying, I think that's a huge problem in itself. But I won't even go down there with it, okay? The thing is, it seems like a bunch of people got problems with Tekashi 6ix9ine, especially in the West. Again, keep in mind, the West Coast notoriously where gangs have been founded, where a lot of the tradition of most gangs have been established. They're looking at Tekashi a certain type of way. They're also looking at the things surrounding him a certain type of way as well. Okay? I'm just contending that money make everything go away. Okay? You grease the right palms and niggas will give you a pass. Okay? Again, for the people who are mad, maybe their palms won't be greased, but you think that there ain't other gang members or other sets or other neighborhoods who won't take whatever greasing needs to be done to allow a nigga a pass for a weekend to perform? Yeah. Now, if Tekashi's smart, he won't go to LA and say the same dumb shit that he was saying in Minnesota, talking about he's running through Minnesota. That wouldn't be too smart at all. But of course, you never know. That nigga be online just saying whatever the fuck, okay? However, I will say I am acknowledging what this guy is saying. He got a point. Listen, LA move by their own rules, their own codes, but I would not be surprised. And it's the same thing with Cardi B. I wouldn't be surprised if Cardi B went to LA and no Crips hurt her or touched her or did anything that they are threatening to do now online. And I wouldn't be surprised if nothing happened to Tekashi, because of course he's gonna link in and he's gonna check in with the right dudes. It would only be smart too. If he didn't do that, he's an idiot. Okay, so we'll see how this plays out. I hope it doesn't play out to the negative effect where people are getting hurt, but you'll never know. Okay, get in the comment box. If you guys like and subscribe to Woods Academics.